Solo shot from Josh Alexander has given us a brand new ball game in the top of the fifth. Eastern will send Wimmers, Ford, and McCroskey to the plate, 9-1 and 2. Looking to retake the lead for starter Christian McGowan. But they have got to deal with Ian Landreneau, who has yielded 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. McCroskey reached on an error back in the third and scored on the 2-run homer by Blake Klassen, his 20th of the season. And Wimmers looks at strike one to begin the inning. 1-1. Wimmers ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3 homers on the year, but an excellent contact hitter. The switch hitting catcher batting .378 this season is ahead in the count, 3-1. .440 on base percentage. Wimmers had his 3-game hitting streak come to an end in the first game for Eastern earlier. An 8-2 loss against Crowder has set this up to be an elimination game. Loser sees their season come to an end, and their chances of going to Grand Junction will be washed away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody aboard. Here's the pitch from Landreneau. Good at-bat from Nick Wimmers, and that is not something that we saw a lot from on the Eastern side of things in game number 1. It was a lot of first pitch swinging and quick outs. Caleb Hill needed just 95 pitches to go the distance. Wimmers here is about to see his 8th pitch of the at-bat. Three-two. How about 9th pitch of the at-bat? Wimmers just hanging tough, 3-2. And Landreneau wins the battle. 9 pitches yield a strikeout, 2nd of the game for the sophomore from River Ridge, Louisiana, and John Curtis Christian High School, Ian Landreneau. So that brings up Corbin Ford, the leadoff man. It is the 2nd straight strikeout for Landreneau. Got Albright looking to end the 4th. Starts Ford off with a breaking ball up high, 1-0. Comes back with a fastball in the outer black, 1-1. Ford trying to stay productive in that leadoff spot. Just 1 for his last 15 at the plate, dating back to the Region 2 tournament. Eastern won all 3 games. NEO, Connors, and Seminole State. 2-1. 3-1. And Corbin Ford is aboard, which brings up Eastern's most productive hitter of the day, Mac McCroskey. Has come to bat 6 times and has reached base on 5 of those occasions. Reached on an error and scored back in the 3rd, singled in the 1st. Had 3 of Eastern's 7 hits in the Game 1 loss earlier. Game 1 for Eastern, rather. Game 2 that we've had for you on Mountaineer TV today. McCroskey, line drive. That gets down for a base hit. Alexander bobbles it. McCroskey's wheeling Ford. He's got wheels. He's coming home. Here's the throw, the slide. He's in there. Eastern back in front. How about Mac McCroskey's second RBI double of the day? And with one away, he's down at second. 3-2 lead for the Mountaineers.
First baseman number 41, Blake Lassen.
RBI number 41 for McCroskey on the year. Hoping to touch home for the team leading 61st time as well. And it's an intentional pass to Blake Klassen. No pitches thrown. You don't have to do that anymore. One of the updated rule changes to baseball in the last few years, and I have to say that's one that I am wholeheartedly on board with, because the exercise of the catcher stepping out into the other batter's box and catching 4 pitches was just not the most efficient use of everybody's time. So Klassen, the free pass, walked for the 28th time this year. Broughton has been walked 15 times this year. And he steps in with the RBI chance. Breaking ball gets in there for a strike, 0-1. Broughton, 59 RBIs on the year. Second on the team only to the guy who hits in front of him, Blake Klassen, down at first. McCroskey at second. Good speed on the bases. Ball into the gap. Klassen, a first baseman, but not exactly of the Prince Fielder mold. He can move once he gets going. Landreneau ready with the 0-1. Broughton chops it foul right at his head coach down at third, who can't quite make the barehanded snag. And it's 0-2. Well, Broughton was up with McCroskey and Klassen aboard back in the first in this same scenario, and he popped up to short. An infield fly, singled in the third, but was caught stealing. And then Lambert grounded out to second to end the inning. Landreneau ready, ahead in the count, 0-2. Right through a fastball, strike 3, 2 down. Big strikeout there for Ian Landreneau, his third of the game. And that brings up Austin Lambert. Lambert with the RBI opportunity. Eastern back in front after Delgado tied the game in the bottom of the fourth. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Bryce Matthews waits on deck. Lambert, 36 RBIs this year. Would love to add to that total. Just 4 home runs. Former Oklahoma Sooner commit. Looks at ball 2. That was the 20th pitch of the inning. 81 pitches now for Ian Landreneau on the mound as he works here into the 5th. Caleb Hill earlier for Crowder against this Eastern lineup. 95 pitches, got through 9 innings. So Eastern doing a better job of making the starter work here in their second game in this NJCAA South Central District baseball tournament. Lambert, jam shot. Will it get down? Sliding catch by Alexander. Retires the side, saves a run, maybe 2. Delgado flashes a little bit of leather at Eastern, but not before they retake the lead on the RBI double by Mac McCroskey. We'll see what 8, 9, and 1 can do for the Dolphins, down by a run when we come back.